Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. You rascals, you bozos. Them bozos, they never let me know when it's time for me to go on air. Hey, this is Reverend Billy Bob Dennis down here at that First Pentecostal Bait and Tackle Shop right here in Duflunky, Georgia. And let me tell you something. Before I get started, I want to give a little plug and a shout out to my old buddy down here, Mr. Robert Hudson. He's got the Ford dealership here in Duflunky, and he says if you don't want to spend your money with him, just walk. He might give you a horse, I don't know, but if you don't want to spend your money with him, he's serious about it. Anyway, hey, I got a funny one to tell you today. Let me tell you something. I went over my old buddy, old Dimwit Hawkins, old David, Hawkins, crazy David, the cat killer. We finally got bingo. Anyway, me and him went for a ride the other night. We were riding around the big city of Berlin, Georgia. Well, lo and behold, right out in the middle of the fields, this great big old tent. And that sign out there, and the sign says, Revival here tonight. Well, it got our curiosity up, you can say that, man, because, both of us been in gospel music all our lives, and, me being a reverend, and him being a dimwit. He is. Anyway, we got out, walked up there, walked on inside that tent, and people was just going nuts. I thought maybe they was using some of them crack cocaines and all that stuff. Then they're screaming and hollering. I said, Lord have mercy, I bet they're going to bring some snakes out here before you know it. I was looking around on the ground. I was going to grab me a broomstick or something. I didn't know what was going on. But we moseyed on up there, and we got on that front row right there in front of that preacher and that stage and all them folks saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Man, they just going crazy. And that music got to going. I was going ding, ling, ling, ding, 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 ling, ling. And all these old women, they got up and just jumping and hollering. And I looked over to one side of that stage and I punched David and I said, hey, ain't that old cousin Ernestine Dragonbottom down there? She's even holding old Cat Bingo in her arms. I guess she needs to get him prayed for since old David kind of stomped on him a little bit. Stupid cat. Anyway, she got so excited. She's jumping up and down, screaming and hollering. And about that time, I seen something fall to the floor. I punched David and I said, look, you down there around her ankles. I said, her step-ins done fell off. Them old women, they wear them step-ins, But what was so funny, I got to looking down there, and it said Betty Crocker's Best Flower on them. That old gal's wearing them old flower sack bloomers still to this day. Gross. Anyway, she noticed them, got all embarrassed, reached down, pinned them things up, and took off screaming out of that church. Them folks thought she had the Holy Ghost or something, because all of them following her and screaming, hollering right behind her. That's the silliest thing I ever did see. I told David, I said, David, don't that just take it all right there? That gives keeping your biscuit flour a whole new meaning, don't it? Her old biscuit's old and stale anyway. No flour in the world's ever going to make it fresh again. Don't tell her I said that. She'll whoop me good, Anyway, this is old Reverend Billy Bob Dennis down here at that First Pentecostal Bait and Tackle Barbershop in Duflunky, Georgia. Now you go see my buddy Robert Hudson out there and have some money, because he ain't gonna play with you now. He's a pretty good guy. Sometimes. Anyway, adios. That's Mexican.